Okay, I hope you have completed this worksheet so you can check your answers. I have shown all the working in this worksheet in this first page. So if you need to, please pause the video now so that you can check the answer for your worksheet. Okay, right now I want to go through the second page, and because these are questions that are quite new to you, so let's go through it together. So let's look at number 4. Now, for each of the following reaction, explain in terms of change in oxidation state. So it is very important for you to underline and highlight this because the question asks for oxidation state, so you will have to answer everything according to oxidation state. So before we do anything, we need to look at the oxidation state of the various elements in the whole equation. So let's try doing it. So let's look at part A. Now in part A, Cl2 is an element. Element has got oxidation state of 0, so we put a 0 on top. And then Cl2 obviously will form HCl. So in order for it to form HCl, let's look at the HCl oxidation state of Cl in HCl. Okay, so hydrogen is positive 1, therefore Cl will be negative 1. Okay, alright, so this is very clear cut. Now let's look at N2H2. Now sometimes they can give you a compound that you may not know what it is. It doesn't matter, you can still find out the oxidation state without having to know what is the name of it. So in order to do this, let's find out. Okay, so I would form an algebraic equation here. So 2x plus 2 times of positive 1 equals to 0. So x equals to minus 1 if you go and solve the equation. So nitrogen is minus 1. And if you look at nitrogen, when it became N2, the oxidation state then became 0 because this is an element. So hydrogen will be plus 1. Alright? So in order to know what is oxidized or reduced, okay, you need to look at the substance that has an increase in oxidation state. Okay? So which oxidation state increased? Which oxidation state went up? Okay? So the oxidation state of N, you realize, went up from minus 1 to 0. So N2H2 is oxidized. So how do I explain? The explanation would be N2H2 is oxidized because the oxidation state of N increase from minus 1 in N2H2 to 0 in N2. Okay, so this is very straightforward. So N2H2 is oxidized, then Cl2 will be reduced. So in order for us to know that it is reduced, there is a drop in oxidation state. Let's double check, okay? Oxidation state. So what's the explanation? So Cl2 is reduced because the oxidation state of Cl decrease from 0 in Cl2 to negative 1 in HCl. Okay, so I will highlight a few important things that you need to know. When we explain, you realize that the elements have different oxidation state in different compounds. So you have to tell me it is oxidation state in whichever element. Okay, so you got to be clear. Alright, so this is the first example. Let's look at another example to help you with this. Okay, again, the equation looks complicated, but you don't have to worry. You just have to solve accordingly. Alright, so if you're not sure, right, what you can do is you just do a working at the side. Okay, so let 2x plus 7 times of minus 2. Why 7 times of minus 2? Because there's 7 oxygen, and is equals to negative 2 because the oxidation state is negative 2. Right, so 2x minus 14 equals to minus 2, so x equals to positive 6. So in this compound, Cr is positive 6. Alright, so let's look at this. I'm going to draw it down here so they can see it clearly. So another algebraic expression, x plus 2 times of negative 2 equals to 0. Why 2 times of negative 2? Because there's 2 oxygen and each oxygen is negative 2, right? So x would be equals to positive 4. Alright, so the rest, hydrogen, this one you have the oxidation state, this one you have the oxidation state. You need to look at this element. Okay, so x plus 4 times of negative 2 equals to negative 2. So x, if you go and solve it, is positive 6. So sulfur is positive 6. Okay, so this was positive 4. Oxygen obviously is minus 2. Okay, so minus 2, it doesn't change anything. Alright, so from here, we can actually see which is oxidized and reduced. So remember, in order for it to be oxidized, the oxidation state must go up. So which oxidation state went up? If you see it clearly, it will be from positive 4 to positive 6. Okay, the oxidation state of sulfur went up. So what is oxidized? SO2 is oxidized. So SO2 is oxidized because the oxidation state of sulfur increase from positive 4 in SO2 to positive 6 in SO42 minus. Okay, and then we look at which one is reduced. So in order for it to be reduced, the oxidation state must go down. So from plus 6, okay, it went down to plus 3. So what is reduced? Cr2O72 minus is reduced. So Cr2O72 minus is reduced because the oxidation state of Cr decrease from positive 6 in Cr2O72 minus to positive 3 in Cr3 plus. Okay? Alright, so this is the answer for the second page. If you need to repeat anything, please play the video again. We will be going through a few more examples, so please make sure you read through. So in summary, today we learned that when a substance is oxidized, there must be an increase in oxidation state. Okay, and reduction will be the reverse. Okay, so this is one thing we learned today. So that is all for today's lesson. All right, thank you.